Britain is too fat and is getting fatter, and doing nothing is not an option. More than 200,000 doctors have backed a report tonight calling for urgent action to combat obesity, including that tax on fizzy drinks and restrictions on television advertising for high-calorie foods.
Obesity is a condition in which body fat stores are enlarged to an extent that impairs health. This issue has become particularly problematic for the UK, which is topping Western Europe. Current estimates suggest that more than half the population could be obese by 2050, which has led to fears that Britain has become the fat man of Europe. On a national scale, Cornwall is one of the fattest counties. Interviews with members of the public in Cornwall showed a lack of awareness of obesity in their local region.
Here in Cornwall, I wouldn't say it's a huge problem just because a lot of people who live here have an active sort of lifestyle.
But like in Cornwall, I don't think it's that bad.
Probably a bit better than
better than elsewhere, more active lifestyle.
This, however, is a misconception. Due to an ageing population and a low average income of just £18,000 a year, Cornwall has one of the highest obesity rates in the UK. Almost 70% of adults are overweight or obese with a body mass index of 25 or over. Poorer areas are found to be more susceptible to the advertising of unhealthy foods, as fast foods are often cheaper, better known, and more readily available than the healthy alternatives.
McDonald's.
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 McDonald's and KFC.
Burger King. Coca-Cola. Kellogg's.
Burger King. Cadbury's.
Cadbury's and Domino's.
So I would struggle to do that.
Do we eat healthy?
No.
Healthy plans? I don't know.
This is more challenging. So lettuce is normally unbranded.
It's easy to list unhealthy brands, but struggled when asked to name any healthy brands. This highlights the domination of unhealthy advertising, promoting foods with high fat and sugar levels, and a need for change.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to go to Parliament with Jamie to give evidence to the Health Select Committee, and George Osborne has now announced there will be sugar taxation, and that legislation is due in 2018.
The UK sugar tax will have a tier system that taxes drinks with high sugar content. This comes after cartons of Ribena and Capri Sun that contained added sugar were banned from some supermarkets. Tesco commented that it was done to make a positive difference to children's health in an advertising stunt to bring to light the added sugar in common drinks. High sugar sources cannot be ignored when the number of children who are obese has more than tripled in England over the past 25 years. The broadcasting regulator Ofcom has introduced strict rules banning the advertising of food high in fat, sugar and salt during television programmes likely to appeal to under-16s.
Industry is now saying, okay, fine, it's a fair cop, we won't advertise that sort of stuff in children's programming.
There is also a push for advertising to be banned on online services such as YouTube, as children accessing such sites is rising. In the place of adverts promoting unhealthy foods, healthier food choices could be displayed.
Yeah, if major sporting events, for instance, decided to not accept sponsorship from some of those same companies, that would be a good thing. Or when they did, if they similarly allowed equal banner space, so every time there was a McDonald's sign at the side of a football pitch, you could have pictures of fresh vegetables or some other, messaging, but that should be in the Advertisers Code of Practice, for instance.
This legislation, focusing education, could also be an effective way of promoting healthier diets to combat obesity levels in the UK.
Ignorance can be cured by education, and most people have, certainly in this country, have kind of one of them on them, so they've got information available to them 24/7, 365.
The NHS has produced a website called Change for Life and accompanying apps that promote good diets in an engaging way for both adults and children. This, alongside the increase we are seeing in health food shops and restaurants, has both heightened the awareness and begun to tackle the effects of bad diets. A move towards a healthier UK is beginning to emerge, but social change is an evolution and not a revolution. So advertising and promoting healthier food choices is simply a foundational step in the right direction.